Welcome back. Today we are going to solve word problems that involve sets. And in front of us we have a question that reads, in a class of 60 students, 40 students read English and 30 students read mathematics. Each student reads at least one subject. Determine the number of students who read both English and mathematics. So, to break this problem down, we have a class with a total number of 60 students. And 40 of those students read English and 30 of them read mathematics. So at least each student must read a subject. That is, there is no student in the class who is not reading English or mathematics. At least the student either reads English or reads mathematics or reads both of them. So the question is now asking us to determine the number of students who read both subjects. If we want to draw a Venn diagram for this, because it is a two-set problem, we have only two subjects, right? Mathematics and English. We're going to have a circle for English and we're going to have a circle for mathematics. This region here will be the area for students who are offering both English and mathematics, okay? Students who are reading both English and mathematics will be allocated this space. The universal set U is the set that is containing all the other sets, okay? And clearly it is 60 students. That's the total number of students. So how many students were reading English? It was 40. And how many students were reading mathematics? It was 30. So if you add 40 and 30, you're going to have a number that is higher than the total number of students. So what that actually means is that there are students that are studying more than one subject. So this is the area for them. So let's just try to have that understanding. This region is for both English and mathematics. So this region here is only English, and this region here is only mathematics. Okay, you just have to be very careful with the instruction that is given to you. Okay, read the questions properly. Set problems are not difficult, but you must know what you are dealing with. If I say 40 students read English, is different from the statement 40 students read only English. Okay? If we say 40 students read English, it means that's the total number of students reading English. But that student could also be reading mathematics. It's possible, right? The same thing. If I say 30 students read mathematics, that means that is the total number of students reading mathematics. But that, same student could be offering English as well. So what you have to know is, are you given only English or the total number of students studying English? Are you given only mathematics or the total number of students reading mathematics? That is important to determine. So if I call the number of students studying both English and mathematics as X, then how will I be able to find the number of students studying English only? If at all the total number of students studying English is 40, it means that has to be subtracted from 40. So I will say 40 minus x. So if the total number of students studying mathematics is 30, to know only the number of students studying mathematics will be 30 minus x. Right? So this is the information that you need. So from this point, when you add all this, that is supposed to give you 60. I hope that is clear. Now let me try to draw the Venn diagram properly, and then we move on solving the problem. So this is the Venn diagram. Let's say this is the universal is 60 students. Let this be for English. We have 40 students. And for mathematics, we have 30 students. So those students reading both English and mathematics, let's call it X, okay? Let the number of students studying both English and mathematics be X. So if students studying English and mathematics is X, then the number of students studying only English, we've said that has to be subtracted from the total, that is 40 minus X. And for mathematics, it has to be 30 minus X. That's the common sense. So if we have to establish an equation here, number of students studying only English plus the number of students studying both English and mathematics plus the number of students studying only mathematics, that has to be equal to 60. Okay? That is it. The number of students studying only English, be careful of the word, plus the number of students studying both English and mathematics, plus the number of students studying only mathematics must be equal to 60. So if that is the case, what can we do? What is the number of students studying only English? We said that has to be 40 minus X, then plus what is the number of students studying both subjects? We said that let that be X, okay, plus what is the number of students studying only mathematics? That is 30 minus X. This is equal to 60. So 40 minus X plus 30 minus X is equal to 60. Minus X plus X cancel. 40 plus 30 is 70 minus X is equal to 60. So 70 minus 60 is equal to X, and 70 minus 60 is 10. This is equal to X, so therefore X is equal to 10 students. Okay, so meaning 10 students are offering or studying both English and mathematics. That is it. Okay, so if you replace the values, X is 10. Okay, so X is 10. So students studying English only will be 40 minus 10, right? That is 30. And students studying mathematics only will be 30 minus 10 is 20. So as you can see, 20 plus 30 plus 10 will be the total of 60. This is how you have to solve the problem. Moving on to the next question. It says, in a class of 80 students, 58 students read finance, 46 students read economics, 12 students read neither finance nor economics. Determine the number of students who read both economics and finance. This question is a bit different from our previous question for the fact that we are having students in the class who are not reading finance or economics, and that number is 12. So we have to understand how to deal with this problem. Again, if I should draw a Venn diagram, we have a total of 80 students. Is that right? Yeah. And 58 students read finance. So finance, meaning that is the total number of students reading finance, is 58. It did not say finance only. If at all the question mentioned finance only, that would have been this space. But it says 58 students study finance, means that's the total number of students reading finance. Okay? And it says 46 students read economics. So that is the total number of students reading economics is 46. And 12 students read neither finance nor economics. So that has to be outside of our set. 12 students are not studying finance or economics. Okay? So if we call the number of students studying both finance and economics as X, then to know only finance, that will be 58 minus X. And to know only economics, that will be 46 minus X. Okay? Remember, this space is for students studying only finance. This space is for students studying only economics. So if 58 students are studying finance, that is the total number of students studying finance is 58. And some of those students that are studying finance are also studying economics here. Then to be able to know students studying only one subject, that is for finance, that has to be 58 minus X. For economics, it has to be 46 minus X. Remember, we have 12 outside because these are the number of students who are not studying finance and they are also not studying economics. So the total must be equal to 80. So we can say 58 minus X plus 46 minus X plus 12 must be equal to 80. That is the total number of students in the class. So that is 58 minus X plus 46 minus X plus 12 is equal to 80. Minus X cancels plus X. So that is 58 plus 46 plus 12 minus X is equal to 80. So what do you have? 58 plus 46 plus 12 is 116. So that is 116 minus X is equal to 80. So 116 minus 80 is equal to X. 116 minus 80 is 36. So 36 is equal to X, or therefore X equals to 36. So meaning 36 students were reading both finance and economics. Okay? Okay. we have another problem here. It reads, in a class of 140 students, 54 students read physics and chemistry. If all the students read either physics or chemistry, and 10 more students read chemistry than physics. Illustrate the information in a Venn diagram. Determine the number of students who read chemistry. If a student is selected at random, what is the probability that he or she studies chemistry? Only chemistry. Now let's try to break this down. It is clear that we are dealing with two subjects, physics and chemistry, so this is going to be a two-set problem. Let's draw our Venn diagram. So this is our Venn diagram. We have 140 students, that's the total number of students. U is 140. It says 54 students read physics and chemistry. So what is that, physics and chemistry? If this is physics, this is chemistry. 54 students read physics and chemistry, meaning that is the total number of students reading both physics and chemistry is 54. I hope that is clear. It says if all the students read either physics or chemistry, so meaning that there is no student that is not studying physics or chemistry. At least the students should read physics or chemistry or both. So outside we don't have anything. That's what it actually means. Okay? It says, and 10 more students read chemistry than physics. What does that mean? 10 more students read chemistry than physics. So what that means is, if you are comparing the number of students studying physics and chemistry, you will find out that there are 10 more students reading chemistry than physics. So for example, if 20 students are reading physics only, then 30 students will be reading chemistry only, because there is 10 more excess reading chemistry than physics. We can say, let the number of students reading physics only be X. That is here, X. Number of students reading physics only, let that be X. So the number of students studying chemistry will be 10 more of that. Okay? Therefore, the number of students reading chemistry only will be X plus 10 or 10 plus X. It doesn't matter. So that is here. You see that? That is it. So if we should establish a mathematical relationship here, we can say X plus 54 plus X plus 10 is equal to 140. Okay? So that is 2X plus 54 plus 10 is 64. This is equal to 140. So that is 2X is equal to 140 minus 64. So that will be 2X is equal to 140 minus 64 is 76. So to find X, we divide both sides by 2. And therefore, X is equal to 38 students. So meaning that 38 students were reading only physics, okay? and therefore 38 plus 10 is what? 48. So it means 48 students were reading only chemistry. Okay, such that if you say 38 plus 54 plus 48, you will have 140 students. Then going to the question, okay, that is question B, determine number of students who read chemistry. Okay, so this is A. B, we want to determine the number of students studying chemistry. Number of students studying chemistry is what? We said that is going to be this circle. Okay, that is going to be 58 plus x plus 10. That will be the total number of students studying chemistry. So, but the number of students studying only chemistry is here. That is x plus 10. Okay, mind the language. 54 students are studying both physics and chemistry. So because they are studying both physics and chemistry, so it means there are students in them studying chemistry, right? So if we want to know the number of students studying chemistry, that means the total number of students studying chemistry. But those studying chemistry only are 48. Okay, so remember that. Number of students studying chemistry will be 54 plus 10 plus x. So that is going to be 54 plus 38 plus 10, and that is 102 students. Okay, so that is B. C, it says if a student is selected at random, what is the probability that he studies chemistry? And 2, only chemistry. So C, probability of a student studying chemistry is what? Number of students studying chemistry divided by the total number of students. That is how you solve probability. So the number of students studying chemistry is 102 all over. What is the total number of students? In the question, the total number of students was 140. So if you simplify that, you'll have 51 out of 70. Okay? So what of chemistry only, or only chemistry? What is the number of students studying only chemistry? Number of students studying only chemistry all over the total number of students. The number of students studying only chemistry, that is 48. So that will be 48 out of 140. And you'll have 12 out of 35. Okay, if you simplify that. That is all for today. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe, like, and share the video.